more breaking news to get to tonight. Gunshots fired at a police officer in North Philly, leading to a search on the ground and by air for the suspect. Allie Reed live at police headquarters. And Allie, you just got an update from police.
Right, Jason. This was simply an officer who was on patrol in the neighborhood in North Philly this evening. Police say he was canvassing the area of 2200 Van Pelt Street when he came across a teenager, possibly having a handgun in his waistband. With that being said, himself and his partner on patrol went to investigate the situation and stop the teen. He fled on foot, turned around, and fired 2 shots at the officer, missing him from about 25 feet away. Police say he then ran into a nearby alleyway as the officers called for shots fired.
We're really lucky that the officer was not struck by.
That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy, gang. But nah, like, it be like that, though. I remember walking through Philly with a shorty one time. Dude in a hoodie, bro. Dude in a hoodie in the middle of summer, gang. And in his hoodie, you seeing the piece print out, bro. Like, you seeing the butt of it just print out in his pocket. Shorty didn't realize. I told her after, she didn't realize. But I done seen that, bro. But, like, that's just stupid, bro. I mean, you gotta be ready, but like, that's how you get caught, bro. Yikes.
By gunfire. No one else was struck by gunfire. And the officer showed a lot of restraint because no police discharged their weapon. We found numerous private surveillance cameras along the block. So that's going to be part of our investigation. And hopefully those cameras recorded something that can help us with this investigation.
Like where he went.
Now authorities are making it clear that the officer was in full uniform and their patrol car clearly marked. Police cordoned off the area, contacted SWAT and their canine unit, but were unable to locate the teen after canvassing the area. They did, however, recover those 2 spent shell casings from a semi-automatic. Tonight they'll finish processing the scene so they can take the evidence to the crime lab to identify the weapon that those shell casings came from. Police also mentioning this evening that they will be continuing to canvass the area and stopping anyone that might fit the description of this teen. They say he's 5'7", was wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt at the time and was wearing black and white sneakers. Of course, they're saying at this time they are glad that this officer is walking away okay from this situation. We're in Philadelphia this evening. Allie Reed, Sheba, back over to you.
Absolutely, Allie. Thank you.
Crazy what be going on in Philly, bro. Absolutely crazy, bro. Anyways, gang, what y'all think about this? What does this say, bro? Blair Watts found guilty of first-degree murder in death of Jennifer Brown.
First tonight, breaking news. A guilty verdict has been reached in the trial for the man accused of killing his business partner, Jennifer Brown. She's a Limerick mother who was first reported missing in January. Her body found buried next to a business 2 weeks later. Good evening. I'm Sheba Russell.
And I'm Jason Martinez. Now, thanks for joining us at 6. A judge sentencing Blair Watts to life in prison just moments ago. Jennifer, you were there.
Hold on. He buried her next to the business? Bro.
Or when it all happened.
Yes, it truly was a stunning moment and in many ways unexpected. That jury is made up of 7 women and 5 men. And they had a couple questions earlier in the day. We weren't quite sure of their progress, but of course they came back unanimously with that guilty verdict for first-degree murder. We actually heard Blair Watts' reaction as he walked out of the courtroom.
I didn't kill Jennifer Brown.
Well, he could say he's been saying that from the beginning, but we just spent 5 days proving that he did. And I think we proved it beyond any doubt, frankly. I don't really think reasonable doubt was even an issue. I think the case was very strong.
Yeah, Watts still denying that he killed Jennifer Brown, but prosecutors say all of the evidence keeps pointing back to him. Detectives say the 33-year-old was the last one to see Brown alive at her Royersford home on January 3rd. The two were business partners planning to open a restaurant called Birdie's Kitchen in Phoenixville. Investigators say on the day of her disappearance, Watts made 2 electronic transactions to himself from Brown's cell phone worth $17,000. A police canine cadaver dog also detected human remains at Brown's home and in the back seat of Watts' red Jeep Cherokee. Brown's aunt Diane Brem gave emotional testimony right before sentencing and to our cameras right outside the courtroom.
Wow.
I feel amazing today. Justice was served for my niece, Jennifer Brown. It will never bring her back, but at least I know he will never walk out and hurt another family again the way he has destroyed ours. Thank you, everybody, for everything. God bless you all.
Yeah, Brown's family sending a heartfelt thanks to all of the law enforcement that has been involved in this investigation. They tell us that Brown leaves behind 2 sons, one who is 15, the other now 9 years old, a son with special needs. They are both being cared for by family members. And just to describe why, in many ways, this was a surprise ending to this murder trial, the 2 questions that were asked from the jury, one of them was, what would happen if they couldn't come to an agreement on the first-degree murder charge? And they also wanted to hear back testimony about Brown's autopsy results. That lasted for about half an hour. And right around 5 o'clock is when the jury came back with that guilty verdict. Watts, again, just facing a life sentence in prison after he was sentenced by the judge, guys.
All right, Jennifer Lee, thank you.
As he deserved a whole life, maybe 2 back to back.
County judge today.
For real. Anyways, gang, thanks for watching today's video. I ain't gonna go for this one. That's just too much negativity. Maybe I will in another video, but for now, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.